everybody. Um, I'd like to respond a little bit to my last video. I had a few comments on how I did the video, or how I was treating the person that I was interviewing. Um, it's like this. This channel is going to be about the truth. I'm not going to edit this out and do interviews with people, edit it and try to spin it to where it looks controversial, or try to make it look a way that it's really not. I'm just not going to do that. I'm doing this for people to be able to actually speak and tell you guys what really happened and the truth. Um, we're not going to water it down. I'm not going to do an intro to make it sound like something that's not. I'm not going to go off hearsay from crazy people that have a vendetta, or crazy people that make a living off of I don't know, smearing people's names and things like that. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to interview people. I'm going to ask them questions that I feel like you people want answers to, and I'm going to let them speak, and they're going to tell you what they think. There is not going to be. I'm not going to use AI in the video and make it look like someone is doing something that they're not, or things like that. I'm just not. I'm sorry. If that's what you want, then don't watch my videos. Don't click on it, because it's not what you're going to get. The interviews that I'm going to do, I'm going to ask them questions. They're going to tell me the answers. They're going to speak about what they're allowed to speak about, and that's what I'm going to put on here. And you know, if I ask someone a question and they tell me what they feel like is the only story there is, which is the truth, I can't do anything else with that. I can't sit and argue with a person and tell them that they're wrong when I didn't live their life experiences. Right? I wasn't there. Just remember, there's some folks out there that that's what they want. They want to do, you know, they want to make things look controversial and make them look like something they're not, so they can get clicks or get views or whatever. I'm not going to do that. And if I'm not successful for that, um, so be it. But I appreciate any of you guys that click on my stuff and watch it. And like I said, we've got a lot more to come. We're going to do more interviews with Miss Franklin, and we've got another person that I'm going to try to get an interview with that's been in the local news lately, and get their side of the story to what's going on. So like I said again, I'm just here to get the person's perspective on what happened and what's going on, and that's it, plain and simple. So thank you to anybody who's watching my stuff. I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.